Welcome everybody to Iconic TV Live. It's Tuesday, 5 o'clock. We come here every Tuesday to give you the strategies to help you grow and scale your business. And our whole objective is to take you from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less. And today we are talking about how to use the new launch strategies for 2023. So there were all kinds of different launches that were going on in the last year or two, but they are not as effective as they used to be. And so, what I want to show you today is actually how you can use the new strategies in 2023 to really skyrocket your business. And I also have some bonuses for you and some freebies. So, stick around because we've got some great things. As you guys know, it was Cyber Monday. And so we are continuing our Cyber Monday sale for one more day. It ends at midnight. And so I'm just going to go over real quick what those are. If you didn't see it yet, there's a couple offers. This is the Done For You Iconic Blitz launch system. And so this is everything you need to do a launch, and it has all of the graphics, all the ideas on what kind of products to put in, how to do your offer, all the emails, how to schedule it. It's a complete system, and there's also calendars and spreadsheets and planners in there. It's really awesome. So that is available through midnight tonight. So if you would love to have like a done for you launch marketing system, that is exactly what that is. And then we had our double offer. So let me show you what that is. And I'll show this to you again at the end. So this is the double Cyber Monday Bonanza. And all you have to do if you want to know more about this is type hashtag double, and you have until midnight. And what we're going to do is I will help you double your income in your business. And as soon as you double your revenue, I will give you an extra year free. So I've never done something like this. It's completely new. I'll never do something like this again. It doesn't really make sense, but some people are really serious about growing their business. And if you are, why not get a free year of mentorship with us? So if you're coming in, let's say you make $5,000 a month and you hit $10,000 a month following our 4-step formulas, then we'll give you an extra year. So it's a really cool thing. If you want to know more about it, I will be happy to talk to you. We have our text number. You can text me. You can just type hashtag double, and we will get back with you right after the show. And I also have Angie and Della and another Angie and Sandy are here, and they are here to help you out with this as well. So and then just for going there, my team will put a link down below where you can get all of this and you can take a look at it. It's the iconicleader.com/BF promos. So you can go there and see everything that you get. And just for going there, we will give you our gratitude journal. So it's a really cool journal, especially around the holidays time. And you can keep it for yourself. You can gift it to somebody. So that's totally free for you just for checking out the offer. So that's our gratitude gift for you guys. So let's get started on this. Let's talk about launching in 2023. What do you have to do? What do you have to do differently? And the way I structured this is we're going to go fast, and I'm going to quiz you, okay? So I can see how you guys are doing and what your answers are. So just put your answers down below so we can see what kind of tools and resources you might need. So let's talk about your business model design. What is it that you're offering your audience? So before we can figure out the launch part, we need to know what kind of service are you offering. Is it an online course? Is it one-to-one service? Is it group coaching, or is it mentorship, private mentorship? What is it that you do? Put it down in the comments below. And then we're going to ask a couple more questions on the quiz. And then I'm going to show you the 17 reasons why your launches are failing. And then the 4 things that you need to do to have them succeed. Okay. So first of all, let us know, what is your model, right? Is it one-to-one? Is it group? Is it a mentorship, like a mastermind? What is it that you have? Is it an online course that's automated? Put in the comments what type of offer you have. Okay. And by the way, if you want this, this is the free gift for you guys today. So just type hashtag millions, and this is a resource that we put together. So, how to avoid the coaching mistakes and turn it into millions. Just type hashtag millions if you would like that. It's absolutely free. Okay. So where are you in your business, right? What's going on? So the first thing you got to look at is what is the value that you offer to your audience, because you're going to have some launch, right? A signature launch, or there's all different types. We're going to go over those, but here's the thing you have to focus on. There's features, there's benefits, and then there's the outcome, and the outcome is everything. So if you're not focusing on the outcome that people get, it's not going to work. And the other thing is you have to really understand the problem that you solve. What is the one thing that your service solves? What is the one thing? Not a bunch of things, just one thing. All right. So for us, the one thing that we do is we increase your income. That's the number one thing that people come to us for. They want to make more money. All right. So what is it that you do for your audience? And then where do you find them? Okay, because that's going to depend and impact how you're going to do your launch. Okay, so you have to know what you do, where you do it, what's the problem you have, where do you find these people, and then you have to look at your market. Okay, because if you don't have a big enough market, it's not going to work. Okay, and so there's 3 different categories, right? So you have to make sure you're in a big enough market. So the total addressable market, it might be 10 billion people, right? But the market that you can service, the serviceable market, might be 5 billion, but the market that you can actually reach might be 1 billion. Okay, so you want to be able to know how big is my market. And here's the thing, a lot of people are told just go for the biggest market, and that is not the case. Okay, you want to go for the one that is an ideal match to the problem that you solve. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to have a gazillion people, but you have to have an ideal match. Okay, because otherwise you're going to spin your wheels and it's not going to work. Okay, so how do you do that? This is the number one way, is the survey says, right? We have surveys that we give out, and these surveys will help you figure out exactly who your market is. Okay, this is one of the best ways to really ensure that you're going to get a successful launch. You have to target the right people. Okay, and so there's 3 different strategies, right? 3 different steps in an A+ strategy. So the first one is the awareness phase. Okay, and on an ideal model of a launch, like what we're talking about for 2023, you're going to have the awareness stage. It's about 3 days. Okay, and then the acquisition phase is about 5 days, and then the activation phase is 4 days. Okay, so that is the model that you want to be doing next year. Okay, you can start it this year, of course. Okay, but this is what we have found is the best thing. This is how we got to 6 and 7 figure or 6-figure launches and 7 figures in less than a year, by structuring it that way. Those are the 3 areas. Okay, so let's talk about your marketing strategy. When you have your offer up, you have to make sure it has in it built-in retention, built-in revenue, and built-in referral. Okay, those are the 3 things. If you want a sustainable business, you need those 3 things. Okay, and let's look at the 17 things that launches fail. Okay, do you want to see these? Now, I made this as a quiz, so count along. Okay, don't go anywhere. I want you to track which ones of these affect you, and then we can see your score. Okay, so here we go. So 17 reasons why your launch will fail. And we did a survey, and we looked at all of the clients that we work with, other people, and really figured out these are the critical things that matter. Okay, so number 1, if you're not doing any promos in advance, if you're just like, hey, I'm going to go do this thing, if you're not doing the awareness phase, it's not going to work, right? People aren't going to be there. The other thing, number two, is you're not growing your lead database. Like you just keep launching to the same people over and over and over. And so that's going to be, that's not going to work, right? Yes, some people need to see your launch a couple times, but that's not going to help you grow. Okay. And the third one is no way to attract the right avatar. So if you don't know who your exact avatar is, you are going to waste your time and your days. Number five, no nurturing of clients. And so what we do is we start promoting 4 weeks out in advance. And this is what all of our clients do. The ones that have successful launches, they start promoting 4 weeks out in advance, and they start really aggressively building their database. And then the last 2 weeks, they start nurturing it and really connecting with those people. If you don't do that, that is catastrophic for your launch. Number six is regular posts in advance. So put the posts out in advance, pre-schedule everything, get everything done ahead of time, because guess what? Something always comes up the day of, right? And we highly, highly recommend, we see a dramatic difference when people do a 10-day countdown and they don't do a 10-day countdown. So a 10-day countdown is just 10 days before you launch. Every day you just do a quick video or something doing the countdown. Hey, we're going to go live in 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, okay? That has a huge impact, and it only takes you 2 minutes a day. Number 8 on the 17 reasons why your launch will fail is you don't have your payment mechanism set up. We see this a lot. People are so gung-ho about their launch, and then when it comes time to take an order, they don't know what to do, and they don't have a frictionless system, okay? So make sure that you have tested it, right? And make sure that you kind of go through the whole process so you know exactly how to take the money, and not have people like be back or send them forms and all that kind of stuff. You want to take it right away. That's a huge problem. And that goes to one of the things on the next page. So let's look at the second half of these 17 reasons why launches fail. So make a little one or a tally next to the ones that are affecting you, okay? And we have resources for every one of these, so that if you're like, hey, I didn't get number 13 and number 10 and number 16, I need help with that, we can give you the resources to help you out with that. All you have to do is ask, okay? And so number 9 is they wait too late to do a workbook. So if you're going to do a launch, you want to give people something to that they can get in the beginning, they can follow along, and that way they have a resource that connects you to them even after the launch. But a lot of people wait to the end and then they deliver something that's pretty shoddy. So you want to do that in advance. In our company, we have our team, and our team, the Iconic Design Group, actually does workbooks and posts and everything for all of our clients. So you don't have to waste time on that. And then we have the no pre-scheduled posts. So again, if you're not set up in advance, something will go wrong. Number 11 is a big one, and that's no irresistible offer. And people are making offers, but they're very flat and they're not enticing and exciting. And so is this one of your things? Are you having weak offers? Do you not know how to have a bonus or a guarantee or something like amazing and makes it irresistible? Like if you just joined us, our irresistible offer for Cyber Monday and Tuesday till tonight is you get a free year of coaching with me. I'll help you double your income, and then I will double your time with me. And it doesn't cost you anything for that free year. So I don't discount, but I am giving it one free year. It does end at midnight. If you want to know about it, just do #double. That's our double Cyber Monday offer. And I will tell you, we are high ticket, so that's a considerable savings. So number 12 is that people aren't doing enough emails. They think, oh, well, I don't want to email them too much. When you're doing a launch, then you need to do that, because not everybody opens your emails, right? You know that. You don't open all the emails. And so you want to make sure you have them go out at the right time. You know how to track them, and then you know how to resend. We have a 2-step that we teach our clients, and we give out for the launches, we give out the emails right? We just give them all to you so you can just put in your data. And so it's super easy. But then we tell you what times to send out those emails. So it's a total no brainer. Okay. And I'm going to show you all this in a second. So, reason number 13 is using too much automation. A lot of people do this and they are just trying to do everything automated. They just like automatic sign up, automatic webinar, automatic checkout, and they never talk to people. And intimacy is the number one thing that helped us get to $1 million, over $1 million in 9.5 months from zero. So we talk to everybody. If you're here in our group or one of our groups, then you know we're always reaching out to you, asking you how you're doing, and seeing what you need to grow your business. And all of the resources that we have are free for you. So answer back and let us know what you need. So number 14 is no rehearsal in advance. If you're going to go and do a launch, and whether it's a webinar or a live or something, and you don't practice and you're just kind of winging it, and it doesn't work, right? You'll either go too long, you'll have too many ums, and people can tell. So you want to make sure that you rehearse it, you watch it, you see the time, and that way it's very, very professional. No follow-up. Number one big mistake people do, right? The average person will follow up twice, if that. I wouldn't even say the average. But the average person buys somewhere between the 5th and the 7th follow-up. So you need to keep following up even after the event, okay? If you don't, you're leaving so much money on the table. And number 16 is there's no closing funnel. So when you're, and I'll show you these, what it looks like, okay? So hang on. So when you're looking, well, what do I do? What's the order and the process that I do all these things? I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, okay? Because everything here are the things that people do wrong, and we have antidotes for all of them, right? So we have all the emails, how to get around the automation, how to get the posts out and pre-scheduled, everything, okay? So, and then number 17 is they don't know how to close, okay? So this is huge. How many people don't know how to close? You're not good, you can't one call close, and you follow up with people 4 or 5 times. Okay, so total those up. Put your number in the comments for us and let us know how you did. Okay, if there's any number that you want, just put number 6 or number 8 or whatever you want. I'll put these up again at the end so you can watch them, and then we'll get you the resources that will help you out. Okay, if you are looking to do a lot of launches coming in the future and simplify your world, then we'll be happy to work with you. You can just go to meetconnie.com. We'll hop on a call, look at your business strategy. What are you trying to do? And outline a strategy for you. All right. And then you can use that strategy with us or without us. It's your call. So you can just book a call and we'll help you out. So here's the thing. Those are all the things that can go wrong. Okay. So what needs to happen? So I love this. There's only 4 reasons why a launch succeeds, right? You saw that there's 17 things that can go wrong, but you only have to focus on 4 things to get right, okay? And Leonardo da Vinci said simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So keep it super simple. We use a lot of physics because that's my, I have a PhD in advanced theoretical physics. So we use a lot of physics to validate all these principles. And there's something called Occam's razor, right? So you want to do the simplest thing, no more, no less, okay? And so, you know, there's Mona Lisa, $800 million of value, right? Kept it really, really simple. I don't know if you guys know the story on that. He did that for somebody else. And did it for somebody who commissioned him and wanted him to paint his wife, and the guy didn't like it, right? So you never know, and now it's become one of the most valuable paintings in the world. So what do you have to do? Okay, we got to get away from the old launch model on top, right? It's very confusing, especially if you've ever done Jeff's launch model, right? There's so many pieces and parts, and they're so complicated. You can only really launch about twice a year because there's so much to do, right? And then it has to change all the time. So the iconic blitz model is what we do and what we teach. And this is how we do six-figure launches. It's super simple. Okay, so what I want to do is show you the four things that's all you have to focus on in order to have successful launches. Okay, so there's, how do I put this? So if you're starting out, okay, if you haven't had a six-figure launch, right? I did 6 launches before I had a six-figure launch, okay? And then after that, they're all 6 figures. So what do you need to do? So in the beginning, you might start small. You might have a $20,000 or $30,000 launch, and you're like, oh, that's not 6 figures, but it's $20,000 or $30,000 in a week, right? Isn't that amazing? Okay, and it only works if you keep it simple. Okay, this is the most important thing. You've got to keep it simple, and this is the formula that we created and we use for all of our clients and for us. So the first thing is you have to have of the 4 things is you need one offer. Okay, just one offer. And what we do is we show you how to build what's called a GPS. And a GPS is a geometric product sequence. And again, I know, don't leave. I know it's physics like, right? But it's how you create one offer, just one. Everyone else is telling you to create a whole bunch of pieces and parts. We're only saying one thing. You can manage one thing, okay? And so there's like a roadmap that we design, just like a GPS is a navigation system, right? So we help you build out a roadmap that is going to be your one product and how it works throughout the whole year. And so the GPS is proprietary to us, and we actually help you do that in a full VIP day. And so you know exactly what you're going to have for the entire year. So there's no ambiguity. You have absolute clarity. And here's the thing. If you're ever like, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if I should do this or this. I don't know what my niche is. I don't know my audience. I don't know what to price it at. All that lack of clarity is stopping you in your tracks, right? And so by creating the GPS right away, then you have the clarity to focus and move forward with fast momentum, okay? So that's the first part of the offer. You need one offer, not a bunch of offers, okay? Now here is, I was going to save this till the end, but I want you guys to see this right now. This is the magic sauce, okay? And this is why this works so well and why I say you don't need multiple offers, okay? So here's how it looks. This is iconic offer stacking, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take that one offer and you're going to stack it in different methodologies, okay? So the iconic blitz method is the number one way to make the most amount of money. That's the fastest way to cash and to have 6-figure launches. But you can also do a VSL. So we can help you do a VSL. And so you can relaunch then the exact same thing, but as a VSL. And then you can take the exact same thing. You're not creating anything new. And then you can launch it again as a webinar. And then you can do what we call auto magic, right? And this is a unique method that we have as far as a launch that I don't have time to go into it, but it's basically automatic, but it's really, really high income, okay? And it doesn't require your time. Okay, so imagine if you could do a multi-day launch, but you didn't have to show up. That's auto magic. And then you can also launch with email. You can do an email launch. And so we have all those emails for everybody, right? So what's really cool is you can do, let's say, a blitz, and then you can redo it the next month as a VSL, and then you can do it as a webinar, and then you can do a blitz again, and then you can do the email, right? And then you can do the auto magic, and you can do the auto magic simultaneously every single month, right? Because it just automatically repeats. It's super cool, okay? So here's the thing. You don't have to have multiple offers and keep changing your offers and wondering what you have to do and change all this stuff. It's the exact same thing, all right? You will get more bored of it than the audience will, but it works. And if you do this, it is the fastest path to cash. Okay, but a lot of people do the wrong thing and they try to keep changing their offer and adding more things and doing different things, and it's completely backwards, completely upside down. Okay, so with that offer, remember you need one offer. You're also going to do emails, okay? And there's a right way and a wrong way to do emails. So this is the ideal path and funnel for emails, okay? So it's important to know what that looks like. If you don't have a process for all these things, you're going to lose pieces along the way, right? And you might think, well, I didn't get my emails out. Maybe I didn't get my announcements out. But when you add them up, it makes a huge difference, okay? And it will be a six-figure difference. So we have the email structure and the funnel for you, right? And then you also have to say, well, with your offer, what is your delivery method? Do you have an online platform like Kartra or Kajabi or ClickFunnels? Iconosphere is ours. That'll be coming out in 2023. Do you have online storage? Like, are you putting things in Dropbox or Box or Google Drive? Do you have an online community, which is vital, right? So Facebook groups are still the largest, Circle, Discord. So you have to have, for your offer, you have to have a delivery method, right? Because fulfillment, if you say, hey, everybody buy this, and then you have no way to deliver it, you're going to get a lot of refunds. Okay, I've seen that happen so many times. There was one woman who did $500,000 in a launch, and 80% of the people within 3 months canceled. Imagine that, right? Because she did not know how to deliver. Okay, so that is super important. Okay, so that was the first thing that you have to do, is you have to have one offer. What's the next thing? And you're going to notice a theme here. You need one group. You need one place where you can deposit all your leads, right? And we call it a pond, right? So you have your own little pond where you are the head of that pond. And these, in that pond, and when we do that and build that out with you, there's 3 power moves. And this is how you do high ticket sales every single month, okay? And there's 3 stages to that: the define, design, and deploy. And what this does is it ensures that you're not overwhelmed and underpaid. How many of you feel overwhelmed with everything that you have going on, and you're trying to launch and then you're trying to do other things and you have all these different versions of your offer? Nope, you just do one thing, okay? And so by putting everybody into one pond, as we call it, right, then you are the authority, and you don't have to work so hard as if you're trying to go on everybody's podcasts or appear on everybody's summits. You're just competing with everybody else. But in your own pond, you are the authority, and authority is everything right now, okay? So you need to have that one group. And in that group, okay, this is the wealth maximizer model. Your launch can be a couple of different lengths, okay? You can do a 1 day. And I've done 1 days before, so if I'm here on a Tuesday, sometimes I'll make an offer. And there's 3 days. A lot of people do like a little mini masterclass. 5 days are popular, Monday through Friday. And then the 9-day, which is my favorite. And if you think, oh my God, that would be so exhausting, it really is not, right? You actually get energy from it. But the shorter the launch, the less you make. The longer the launch, the more you make. All right. So I know a lot of people are saying, oh, people's attention span is not good. No, you're just not good. Right. So you really want to increase and rehearse and increase your camera skills and everything that you do and that you offer. Okay. But the longer you go, right, you're still just offering the same thing, but people have a greater connection to you. And that's why we've, for a couple years, we just did 9-day launches. And that's how we got to $1.4 million in 9.5 months, from nothing, from absolutely nothing. Okay. No group, no emails, no nothing. Okay. So like I said, it was 6 launches in 9.5 months. And it became, that first week, we did $174,000. So it's really much simpler than people think, okay? And here's what's happening. Most people are overthinking what's happening. Okay, so what you want to do is figure out what is the ideal length for your offer. And the higher ticket offer, the longer length you need. Okay, so obviously we teach high ticket. We only believe in high ticket. And because if you're going to do the same amount of work, you might as well offer the best of the best and do high ticket. And so therefore we do longer launches because people need more time to understand it. Okay, so that's the second thing. We have one offer, one group, and the third thing is one meeting. Okay, so this is really simple, right? So one meeting, what's that? That's your sales meeting, okay? And when you do a call, this is our up-level sales model, and it's proprietary to us. And this is a real advanced form of sales. And it's really just taking people full circle, but it's very natural process. There's no high pressure, right? It's the best way to do high ticket without high pressure. And so this is what we do and what we teach. And that's how you get seven-figure sales, okay? So the whole goal is that when you're doing that one meeting, it's one meeting. It's not one meeting and then you follow up again and again and again and again, right? Then you're just repeating your effort, right? And then you're going to be worn out. So that's why we like a longer launch and a shorter cycle, and that's why it works. Okay, most people think for high ticket you have to have a really long sales cycle. Nope, you just have a longer launch and a shorter sales cycle. Okay, so and if you're wondering, like, what do you say in the launch? That's usually what a lot of people go, I don't have enough material for all those days. Well, we have a whole set of things. I mean, I have this thing I was going to show you guys. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try it. Let's see if it will work. So, yeah, this is the whole Blitz virtual guidebook. So everything is in there from start to finish. It starts 4 weeks out. Everything that you say, everything that you do, what you do every day, how you do your daily 10-day countdowns, and what are you supposed to teach every day. That's all in there. And then it has, the daily countdown, what you do there. It has the people that show up, so you have a methodology to track everybody. So it's basically everything you need in one workbook. And it's all also includes the calendar in there for the 90 days, so you know what to do. All the gifts that you do, all the different bonus offers, the cheat sheets, and then all the daily tasks that you do. Okay, so everything is put together, and so that way you have the whole schedule for the entire blitz, and then every time you do a blitz, you just create a new one, right? So just print up a new one and you have everything you need. So it's really cool. So if you're thinking this is just too much, I can't do that, it's already done for you. It's really, really simple, okay? And then you can plan out the whole year, where you're going to do everything, how you plan the day, who are your hot targets that you're going to work with. All of this is part of the SOAR formula and how you grow everything. So it's really cool because everything is done for you, right? And if you're wondering, I really want to do the right kind of launch so I can build up to a six-figure launch and have all your goals and everything, it's already done, okay? Even helping you build out your groups and that type of thing, we do all of that. So all of that is included, including the projects that you want to work on. So this is like 60 pages, and of course we can also do all of your workbooks and everything else, okay? So that's that meeting. And if you think about it, this is the hardest part for people, right, is the sales. And so our up-level sales is really based on what we call neurotracks, because the reason it works so well and you can close in one setting is because it actually uses the brain, right? And whoops, I dropped my hippocampus. So if you take your brain, right, there's different parts of the brain that get ignited when you're selling, right? And you have to understand, when do you activate those, right? And you've heard of like FOMO or whatever, right? So with neurotracks, we know which parts of the brain need to get stimulated and which parts of the sale, and that's why you can close in one call. Pretty cool, huh? So it's actually pretty scientific, but it's pretty easy. So just by understanding that part of the brain, you're not following those stupid scripts that everybody puts out there that everybody knows. You've heard them all, right? So it's something totally different. Okay, so that's the one meeting. So you just need one call with people because they're very comfortable and you've worked with them. And then 1 year, okay? So the goal is to commit to a year, and it's commit to a year to get to 1 million. Okay, that's why I always say 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year. So the question is, would you love to have a 7 figure income? Would you love to be making, $22,000 every single Friday? That's $80,000 a month and more. Okay, so if you had everything laid out, we'll architect your own business process and how you will set up everything and go through all of that. Okay, so you know from the beginning exactly what you're going to be doing the entire year, and then which events are coming at which point. So it's completely set up for you, because people are making launches too complicated. We want to streamline them and simplify them. They don't need to be hard. And if you do the same launch again and again and again, but just stack different methodologies, right? You get really, really good. And so Jackie Chan said, don't be afraid of the guy who knows 1,000 kicks. Be afraid of the guy who knows one kick and practices it 1,000 times, right? And so that's why this methodology works so well and so fast. I haven't seen anything else that'll take people from 0 to 6 and 7 figures in 1 year or less. They struggle and then they burn out, and it's so hard they can only get 1 or 2 launches in a year. Okay, so so in 1 year we architect your whole year. Okay, so if you do want this free guide and how to turn your coaching mistakes into millions, if you're struggling with your launches or with your business, this is a free guide. I'm happy to give it to you. It's got a lot of pages in there, and it goes through everything on how to fix the problems that you might have in your business. So if you want that, just do #millions. And then if you want a replay of this, I would love to get you a replay. If you missed some of this or you want to go back and check it out, then go ahead and just do #replay. Okay. And then this is the last day of our Cyber Monday offers. If you just do #offers, our clients and we all got together and put in a whole bunch of Cyber Monday, Black Friday offers. If you want to see those, we'll give you the sheet, and it'll just be a Google download, and you can click individually on all of them and see what they are. And just for going there, my team will put this link in the comments, or just type #gratitude if you want the gratitude journal, and we'll get that to you. It's totally free. And then this is the launch promo kit, right? So this is the system. It works for anything. It works for Black Friday, works for Cyber Monday, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, whatever promotion you want to do. It's got over 50 posts in it, 50 reels, the planners, the schedulers, the calendars, the spreadsheets, the 20 ideas, like what you can have for your product and your offer. So all of that, that's our Black Friday price. It's normally $397, so it's $57. If you want that, it's going to be available till midnight, and then the website will shut down at midnight. So you can go there and check out all the offers. theiconicleader.com/Black Friday. Okay, and of course I want to invite you to ask about this, and this is our double Cyber Monday Bonanza. And this will never ever happen again. Everyone says I'm crazy. And so here's what it is. I'll help you grow your income. I'll help you double it wherever you're coming in at. If you make 2,000, we get you to 4,000, I'll give you an extra year. If you make 10,000, we get you to 20,000, I'll give you an extra year. So it's what I call a productivity guarantee. So it's on us to help you get there, and then you get a free year of coaching with us. And that's just one time. It's not like every year you get a free year. I'm not that insane. Uh, so if you like these concepts, everything we do is 4 steps. And it's a 4-step formula. I've built 5 multi-million-dollar companies all from scratch with no knowledge of the industry. So there's a formula that you have that you need to follow in order to grow a business, okay? And you want to follow a formula for what you do, right? So this formula works for anybody. We have people in insurance. We have people who are in jewelry. We have people who are CFOs. We have people who are coaches. People who have cookie businesses, realtors, everything. The formula works, right? It doesn't matter on the industry. You just have to follow the formula, okay? And so if you do want a free year, just type #double and we will hop on a call with you. And if you want to send me a text, you can send a text to 888 335 0557 888-335-0557. Just say, hey, I want to find out about your double offer, and I'll text you back. Alrighty. So you guys are amazing. You have to change your launches going forward. The old stuff just isn't going to work in the new economy and the way the market is going to slide quite a bit. And with a lot of people losing their jobs, we're going to have the same influx of people coming online again. So you need to get ahead of the rush, okay? And you've got to get your business set up so that when the market has fluctuations, you're untouchable, okay? So I would love to help you out and grow your business. I've done it for over 20 years, and just come on back. Come back next week, and just hashtag call if you want a call. See you guys later. Bye-bye.